So if you want to learn how to take free kicks very well in FC25, it is a very easy way to learn and to do so. First things first, over here, go to the main menu of FC25, then click under the Learn to Play option, the Skill Games tab. Going under the Skill Games tab over here, select the Set Piece option, and then scroll down to the very last one called In-Game Set Pieces. This is the most realistic way to be practicing the free kicks, and I'll show you another way after this in Ultimate Team as well, but this is one that you can practice right here. So first things first, you want to use the LT and RT buttons, or on PlayStation L2 and R2, to select a player with at least like 80 free kick accuracy, or like 75 I would say is like the bare minimum, but you got to be more accurate with those kind of players, so just bear that in mind. The higher the free kick stat, the less it will be hard for you to get those free kicks in and are at least on target. So we're going to select Bruno Fernandes here, 82 free kick accuracy and some good stats to match with the curve as well. So if you're going to be shooting an inside the foot shot, you want to pay attention right here on how you're going to be striking the ball. So if you see in the center of the screen, there's going to be like a little box that points to where and how you're going to make contact with the ball. So we're going to try shooting an inside the foot curled shot. And when you're shooting it with someone with the right foot, which is the most amount of players in the game have a right foot anyways, you want to aim between the player in the third and fourth. So you're going to aim between their head, and you want to aim with about 2.5 to 3 bars of power, depending on how much power and shot power that the player has. Now Bruno Fernandes has 86 shot power, so he is good at the shot power department. So we're going to put it between the third and fourth head over there, and then shoot with 2.5 bars of power, and that should be going in. And it hit the crossbar, which is unlucky, but that's just how this game works. So you just want to get used to hitting it just like that. Now what you can also do is practice with different style of players, because maybe you don't have someone like Bruno Fernandes taking your free kick. You might have someone like Cristiano Ronaldo. Now if you want to learn how to get 99 full stat in games like I have created for him over here, I'll leave a video link down below in the description to learn how to edit IRL players in FC25, but that's besides the point. If you click the R1 button, or RB if you're on PlayStation, you can call in a second player to help. Now this kind of distracts the goalkeeper, and you can kind of shoot more shots that are like far post with the second player, and usually those go in just like that. And that is how you can practice like taking it with your second player, so it can kind of like distract the goalkeeper, especially if it's like you're versing a tryhard and he's moving the goalkeeper a lot. You can catch them off guard by shooting with a second player or even with a third player. Now calling in your third player here is how you can do so is by clicking the L2 button, or LT if you're on Xbox. Now once again, you want to aim for that in between the third or fourth head, and just aim for an inside foot curled shot over there, and just shoot with him. While you're holding down that L2 button or LT button, you can shoot with the third player, and similarly with the second player, it's going to be R1 or RB if you're on Xbox, and then you initiate the shot with around 2.5 bars of power, and that's how you can get it into the top corners and score those free kicks easily. Now say for example you don't want to be shooting an inside the foot curled shot, and you want to shoot like a outside the foot curled shot. Now to do that, you want to aim the ball to like the opposite side, right? So usually if it's placed on the inside of the foot, you want to aim it to the opposite side. So for the right-footed player like Bruno Fernandes, it's the outside foot is going to be to the left of the ball. And then this time, instead of between the third and fourth head, you want to put it between the first and second head, the arrow. And then once again, you want to put around 2.5 bars of power here, and then you could shoot that inside the foot shot, or outside the foot shot, that is. Now going into Ultimate Team here, make sure that if you go under the club and squad option, that you have and select the right free kick taker. So if you click in the left stick and then go down to the team management option, and then click R1 or RB if you're on Xbox to go under the assignments tab. Now you can select the kind of player that will be taking your left free kicks, your right free kicks, and your long free kicks. Now long free kicks I wouldn't be shooting. I would just select it with someone that has decent passing, or it doesn't really matter who you use there. But for your right free kick taker, you want to choose someone with a right foot. Now your left free kick taker, you want to choose someone with a left foot ideally, but if not, and you don't have like a left-footed player, like I really don't, so I would just choose De Bruyne again and shoot with the outside the foot shot. I'll show you that right now. Now say for example we got someone like Alex Garcia, and you go down to the attribute details right here, you can see under the passing option he has 82 free kick accuracy. And you go down to the playstyles. Ideally, you'd also want to have that dead ball stat, whether it is playstyle plus on gold or just playstyle. That dead ball stat helps you with set pieces are delivered with more increased speed, curve, and accuracy, and the ball trajectory preview line is longer. This helps you take more free kicks with that stat or playstyle on. Similar with the De Bruyne here, he does have that dead ball. Ideally, you want dead ball plus for it to be gold, but if you don't have that in your club, no need to worry there. And if you have like an average player and you want them to take free kicks, you can put a specific chem style to help there. Make sure that that chem style is basically boost on the passing. Something like a catalyst or like a engine should help on getting that stat specifically increased. Now, once we put like Alex Garcia in, I will show you even with like one chemistry boost, he gets that +2 on that free kick accuracy. If you want to learn how chemistry works in the game, I'll leave another video linked down below in the description as well. But essentially, like I said, have that high free kick accuracy on the player that you want to be taking free kicks with. Now, how to practice it in Ultimate Team with your team over here, go under the play option and then go down to moments. Now, this actually not only will help you practice free kicks, but also get you free moments tokens every single week or so. You go down to the seasonal challenges tab over here and then go down to the set piece mastery. I've completed all 6 of these because I enjoy taking free kicks, but if you go down to any of these free kick frenzies, we're going to click on the first one as it is the easiest one to complete and learn. And you can just keep replaying this. You don't like keep getting moment stars after completing it, so just bear that in mind. You only get it once, but still you can practice it a lot. So once again, we'll try it by putting that arrow between the 3rd and 4th player. So now I know that he shoots with a little bit more power than Bruno Fernandes did, so we're going to drop it to around 2.5 bars of power this time, or 2 bars, and see if we can get over that wall, as we did, and we hit the post. So we were getting closer over there, but the more we practice, the more is that how we're going to be getting better at taking free kicks. Adjusting the arrow as well really does come into play. So maybe this player needs it a little bit more towards the 4th player head in between that. And so how we can get that top bins just like so. There's how we can score free kicks very easily. Now you can shoot like knuckleballs as well. You want to really do that with like the 3rd player call on. So using that 3rd player to the left, and you make it so that the arrow is kind of longer with the player and aim towards like the inside the foot curled shot. To shoot that, put decent amount of power and the ball will start to curl when you hit or make target with that 3rd player. Because if you try doing it with your main player like a regular knuckleball shot, as you can see here, it really doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of like pretty bad if you try shooting a regular knuckleball. So the only way to get that real knuckleball effect is if you bring on that 3rd player and then put it so that it is on kind of an angle. You want to pay attention to the end of the arrow so that it really does curl or curve a lot, and then put a decent amount, like 2.5 bars of power, so you can see that curve or knuckleball effect with that player. So once again, the higher the free kick stat as well, the more and longer your arrow will be, which will help out in taking those crazy knuckleball shots in the game. But the knuckleball is also very hard to shoot as well, so just bear that in mind when you're attempting to shoot it, that it's less accurate, so you'll also need to be lucky with it. It'll take a long time to practice, but over time you'll get very good and be able to shoot with even your 2nd, 3rd, or main player when taking free kicks in FC25. Now, hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. I'll leave some other videos that I made previously on FC25. And be sure to subscribe, as I'm trying to get close to 9,000 subscribers, and all support is greatly appreciated. It's been your boy Optage, and goodbye.